After dark.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Tune to the Fabio, tune to the Fabio, tune to the Fabio, tune to the Fabio. Radio 1. Yo, listen to the infamous Fabio live on Radio 1. Beats rearranging, beats rearranging. From the bass scoping. Fabio, all the way down to the UK. Radio 1 star. Yeah.
The jump off. Many thanks to the mighty Chris Goldfinger. Doing the roots reggae. Special. Kick off the show tonight with the sound of Die and Photek combined. Forthcoming on Full Cycle, Triangle Thunder was blasting off the show in style. Got a special guest tonight. High Contrast will be stopping by the studio for an interview and a mix. Can't wait for that. We're going to be talking about his wonderful album and what he's been doing since the last time he was here. Got a competition tonight. You can win the Fabric prize package, which is great stuff. Got the best new music around. We've got the Vinyl Killers last week, fresh hit the top spot with Colossus on Ram. We've got High Rollers this week. You can win a VIP package to Backdrop at Mass in Brixton. The history lesson. Going to be digging deep, going old school for you, baby. So there's nothing's going on. We've got your emails to read out. We've got some wonderful tunes. Lincoln's going to come in and do a little mix for us. Oh, yeah. Some great new stuff about it. Absolutely great new stuff about it. Also got a welcome back. Big dog in the house. Mikey Mike's back. Running things. That's what I'm talking about. It's Fabio, it's Radio 1. This is how we do a little thing called Front to Back.
like I'm losing ground. One slip and to take me down. Seems like I'm losing ground. One slip and to take me down. Seems like I'm losing ground. One slip and to take me down. Seems like I'm losing ground. One slip and to take me down.
Entitled Losing Ground. Bad shit. Right, we've got competitions coming up. We've got a whole lot in store. We've got High Contrast coming in the studio. He's going to do a mix and he's going to come in and talk about the new album High Society, which I expect really big things of. Getting great reviews and stuff like that. And rare for an artist nowadays to produce an album, a second album, even better than the first. And High Society is definitely a better album than the first one, which was great. So we've got High Contrast in the house. We've got a wonderful competition to win yourself VIP status at Fabric Live. Big things going on at Fabric Live. Big things. Going to tell you about that a little bit later. Also, Simon Bassline Smith competition. We've got some emails to read out. It's all good. Big shout going out to Calibre. Of course, he was on the last show, came in and was talking some truth and rights. The Roy Keane of the drum and bass scene. I like Calibre. He just does his thing. Dark. big shout going out to my boy Groove Rider. Also a big shout to everyone who attended the Norfolk Showground. And you know, at this time of the year when you do festivals, you know, you're always a bit sceptical about the weather, but it was a wonderful day and a really, really good festival. So a big shout to everyone involved in that. That was down in Norwich. Great time had by all. Good to see Ray Keith in the house, also Rat Pack, Shy FX, and really well put together festival. So big shout to everyone involved in that. Big shout going out to all the Swanage crew. Hope to be coming back down there very soon. Also a big shout to everyone who attended Movement last Thursday. Myself and Ronnie Sides was in the house. Rolling, baby. And of course, Grooves. Spectacular night down at Grace. A long night.
Do you like it hard?
Long night.
Do you like it fast?
Right, straight after this, we're going to do a Fabric live competition. There's a little thing called Striptease. It's Fabio. It's Radio 1. This is how we do, baby. Friday night, Saturday morning. Yeah.
That you don't ever want to turn down.
Let me finish that off for you.
Mouthful of salt and vinegar. Anyway, coming up, we've got some great guests coming up on the show in the forthcoming weeks, leading up to Christmas time. We've got Groove Rider in the studio with the mighty Adam F and Fresh. Then the week after that, you got myself in the studio with Simon Bassline Smith. Of course, he's kicking off his wonderful album coming out. The week after that, on the 16th, we've got Groove Rider in the studio with SS. On the 23rd, myself in the studio with Total Science. And we're going to end up that little session with Fabio and Groove Rider live from Fabric with Zinka and Pesce, Spectacular. And that's on the 20th of November. That is going to be hot. And speaking of Fabric, so that's how tight we do our thing in here. Anyway, right, tonight we have got a Fabric Live extravaganza. We put together a little package of Fabric prizes for you to win. We've got our hands on the brand new Fabric Live album, mixed by Andy C and DJ Hype. The original artwork for this Fabric Live album, framed. Oh my God. Andy C's Nightlife album and a full year on the guest list for Fabric Live.
Let it go, let it go. Drop that Fabio.
All you have to do is answer this question. That sounded alright, actually. It wasn't meant to sound like that. What number in the latest Fabric series is mixed by Andy C and Hype? So once more, we've got the Fabric Live extravaganza. Got our hands on the Andy C and DJ Hype album. You can get your hands on that. The original artwork for the Fabric Live album, framed. Also Andy C's Nightlife album and a full year on the guest list for Fabric Live. That's an incredible competition. All you got to do is answer this question. What number in the latest Fabric Live series is mixed by Andy C and Hype? Simple, so send your answers to Fabio at bbc.co.uk. Mark the subject Fabric Live or put pen to paper. Fabric Live, Fabio Radio 1, W1N, 6AJ. That's how we do, baby. That's how we're running the competitions now. That is tight, man. I mean, back in the day, we used to give away literally nothing. Now we're giving away wicked computers and subscription to Fabric Live for a year and the wicked CDs, and we're jumping off tight right now. That's what I said, our new format, you know, we've kind of like thought, you know, we need our show a bit more produced. And we've done that. We've given away some great prizes and giving you some love. Here's the Desperado. AI. It's Fabio. This is how we do. The charts after this.
When the beat sounds fat, they have to bring it back. In tune to the Fabio, Radio 1 style.
Big tune. Big tune. Desperado, Artificial Intelligence. Forthcoming on Liquid V. Big shout going out to the guys. Getting better and better all the time. That's what I like to see. Improvement. Those guys are excelling. We'll try and get them cats in one day. Hey, man, we got to try and get them in, man. So big shout to Glenn and Gambit. But we got the Mighty Five Rollers coming up next, or the Vinyl Killers. A slip of the tongue. Freudian slip. That's for all the university ones. You know about Freud. But anyway, chart compiled this week by following Shops, Massive, Vinyl Rhythm, Black Market, Try, Biting Back, Tempest, Eat the Beat, and Intense Records. If you want to hear the Vinyl Killers again, bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. We've got 5 new entries. 3 going up, 3 going down. Last week's number 1 was Fresh. Let's hit it.
Vinyl Killers live on Radio 1, number 10.
Leon Switch, Cryptic Minds, Hide the Tears, Metalheadz, down 6. Up 1. Mampi Swift and Blade. The Sleepwalker on Charge. Number 8, Drumsound, Simon Bassline Smith, Tyrant on Technique. They're going to be my guests on the next show. New entry. ST Files, Calibre, Red Light, and Solar, down 1. Number 6, Zen, Flying Cupz and Formation, new entry. Five. King of Roots, Digital, and Jubbs, Dub Clash, EP, Chronic. Second highest new entry in at 5. Highest new entry, Sappo, Double-Edged Sword, and Reforged. Former number 1. The Mighty Fresh. Colossus on Ram, down 2. Number 2, great to see this track. So high in the chart, riding high, Calibre and Fats drop it down on Signature, up 1.
Final Killers live on Radio 1. This week's number 1. Number 1. Final Killers number 1. Number 1.
So straight after this, we've got High Contrast in the house. It's Fabio, it's Radio 1. This is how we do Friday night, Saturday morning, baby. Little track called Wasting Time. track entitled Wasting Time by the mighty Total Science. Gonna have the guys in the studio with me promoting their album next month. Big shout going out to Quiff and also Smith. But this year there's been some good albums out this year. And for the rest of the year, you know, we've got the Ronnie Size album coming out, and around September time, drum and bass albums really kick off. And probably the finest album of the year, and for a couple of years, I think is High Society by High Contrast. And we've got the man himself in the studio. How you doing, man?
I'm good, thanks, Fab. Yeah.
What's this now, your third time here?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, man, you're becoming a bit of a regular.
Yeah, I was here for one extra the other week as well, so...
don't mention them. We don't mention one extra. Nah, that was a joke. But anyway, how are you anyway, man?
Yeah, I'm good.
You've been travelling, doing a lot of that kind of stuff?
Yeah, we had the album launch last weekend, one in Cardiff and then one at Herbal in London on the Thursday and then the Friday, so that was quite hectic, and it was my birthday as well.
When's it your birthday?
It was on Saturday.
Oh man, mine's on Monday, man.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah, but it's we don't talk about my birthday. We don't do that at all. But Racing Green has done remarkably well.
Yeah.
And you know, the first time I heard Racing Green, I think for some reason, every time you've done a new tune, I see you.
Yeah.
And you played it, and I always thought it was a great tune, but I never thought it would get to the stage where Andy would be playing it, and everyone plays Racing Green.
Yeah.
And when you made it, did you think that?
No, not at all. I just had it running as a loop on my laptop for a long time, and it was the same as Return of Forever, just something I had on the go for a while in the background, never really thought about it, and then happened to play the loop to Tony from Hospital, and he was like, yeah, you need to finish this one, you know, they're sending in this one. From the first time I played it out, it was a great response, but it's one of those things when you never really know how a tune works until you hear it played out. You know, you never get the full extent of the properties of the tune, you know, how powerful it can be on a loud system, and it's one of those that there's just some weight behind it, and it's something in the music, you know, it just kind of catches people's ears.
You know what other tunes like that very similar? Twilight's Last Gleaming, because I remember you played me that on when we was in Ireland, and you played me that on the laptop.
Yeah.
And it sounded thin. It sounded really. It said that the ideal behind it was great.
Yeah.
And then when you hear it out, when you finished it and played it out, the sonic was incredible on it. Yeah. Is that an important part of your music making, the actual sounds and the EQing and?
Yeah, like I try not to be too technical about things. I prefer to just go with how it feels, just the vibe of it. But definitely when I play stuff out, just off CD to test it, see how it sounds in the club, and then make any adjustments if need be. But for me, I'll always rather favour the art of it rather than the science of it, you know.
So, you know, this is your second album. Your first album was well received, and it was very well received, and you know, a lot of people. Did you find any pressure doing a second album, or was it just kind of like one of those things that you wanted to do? And
yeah, you know? I just wanted to do it. I felt there was things I had to say in drum and bass with the tunes. I never really thought about any pressure. The only pressure is whether is really from myself, whether I can make something that I find interesting. And
of course, and you know, another thing as well, being with an independent record label, you don't have that pressure of the second album syndrome, where, you know, everyone's like, oh my god, yeah, you know, the record companies has got to be so right, and but I think, you know, you had a lot of freedom, and it really sounds like it really sounds like you had carte blanche to do what you wanted. So
exactly, like I came up with the idea for the album just as the first one was coming out. Really, I came up with the name High Society, so they I guess they were confident that I, you know, had some ideas and knew what I was doing, and just left me to do my thing. It was only in the first part of this year when they started to get worried that there wasn't enough finished tunes, but
yeah, you've grown that hair, Lincoln. Is everything okay? No, I didn't mean that at all, but you know, it must be great finishing an album, and everyone around you being happy with it as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I know the guys were really excited about about the kind of outcome of it as well.
Yeah. It definitely seems to, have some crossover appeal, and first and foremost, it's being received well in the drum and bass scene. But then, outside of that,
Outside's very important.
It's always good. Yeah,
it's very important because the way people perceive drum and bass as well. To give 5 stars, which I've seen it in a few kind of publications, is very impressive, because people tend to be slightly patronising about drum and bass, and they'll give it 3.5 stars and they haven't listened to it properly. But the reviews, I think they've listened to it and have kind of marked out that this is a serious album. What does Racing Green mean, man?
Racing Green, I'm kind of interested in quintessentially British things, and it's one of those colours that you're.
It's all right. You can say quintessential. I mentioned Freud earlier as well.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So we're on a deep one tonight, man.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
But just to say that drum and bass doesn't have to be all about tunes called Hacksaw or something. You know what I mean? Or we don't have to have an American iconography. We can be inspired and influenced by things from our own country. And just the album, I'm just kind of playing with ideas of Britishness in there. And
so what does it actually mean, though?
Well, Racing Green refers to the colour of a jag that you'd see tearing around the countryside on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. Little 60s kind of vibe, man. Do you know what I mean? Man coming out there with kind of like bouffant hair and moustache and you know what I mean?
Toad of Toad Hall, I was thinking.
And the name High Society, is that just a...
Yeah, there's a number of reasons. Like the most obvious one would be just it's the second album, and like the first one was establishing me, the true colours, and then the second one, this is High Society, this is my world you're entering into. But also just to kind of question what words we associate with drum and bass, and just trying to do something a bit different.
That's excellent, man. Right, the first track we're going to play off the album, Lovesick, a tune that is an incredible track, and you had a few problems. We weren't sure what was going to happen with the track, whether it was going to be, but everything was cool in the end.
It was like big sample in there, so we had to clear it, and that took some time, but thankfully it's on the album.
And it's I'm so glad it is, because it's one of those tracks, even if you put a vocal over it, it wouldn't have worked the same. No. Because it's that sample is so grainy, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I sampled it off vinyl, off this like crusty old record from the 60s, and I bought the CD to get a better quality version of it, and it just didn't sound right, so I had to go back and use the old sample. It just sounded better than the CD version.
Oh, wicked. And there is a kind of... We were speaking about this, there is a slight Kanye West feel to it.
Yeah.
Even in the pianos.
Right.
It's like the arrangement and everything's very kind of... I like the feel of it. It reminds me of Alicia Keys in a funny sort of way, man.
Cool.
That real soul vibe. Lovesick from the album High Society. Check this out. One of the tracks of the year. High contrast in the house.
something that everybody can understand.
Wonderful. Lovesick. You recorded that a little while ago now, that track.
Yeah.
It's a special track though, man. Special track, man. But anyway, listen. We've got some deep artwork on the cover of your album, man. Well, you're dressed in a black and white tuxedo and you're on a rooftop and it's a really stark kind of image, man.
Yeah.
Is that the kind of... It's kind of like a 70s kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
Where is this picture taken, by the way?
It's on the roof of the club Herbal. Yeah.
So you guys, how did you get up on the roof in the first place, man?
Well, there's stairs up there, yeah. Initially we wanted like a panoramic view of London, you know, but it just wasn't really happening on the day, and it just happened that there was that particular angle on that roof where it's just really symmetrical and quite stark kind of graphic look to it, and it just worked.
Man, it looks wicked, man. Very Dylan-esque, do you know what I mean? I like that kind of Dylan-esque kind of feel. And plus you directed your video.
Yeah, that was interesting because the guys at hospital have been on to me for a number of years to make a video. They were like, "You've been to film school, you make a video."
Yeah, right.
But it's quite difficult, doing the two disciplines, going from audio to visual, and I just couldn't think about videos while I was still making tunes all the time. And then after the album, I was just like, you know what, I've got some time now. It'd be really good to make a video, and it's the first time I picked up the camera for like 3-4 years. So that was quite a shock. But I really enjoyed making it, and I found that making videos now, it's a lot like making tunes, the way you can process it on the computer with the plugins and everything. So I was really at home with it, and I want to do more videos.
Yeah, man. Did it give you that old feeling back? Did you think, wow, this is
Yeah, definitely, because I've never really been satisfied with the results before, because it was on camcorder.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, using a broadcast quality camera which are readily available, and the way you can edit it on the computer, it's all pro. So yeah, I'm up for it now.
So what, the MTVs, and have they got this in hand now? Are they ready to
Yeah, it's been played on MTV Dance. Yeah, it's on
for real? Yeah,
it's on their evening A-list, I think. So
listen now, because I met you at a kind of really early stages of your career.
Yeah.
And did you ever think that things was, you'd have done 2 albums in 4 years, and you're a big name in drum bass, and you got a second album which is so well received. Did you ever think?
I never really thought about it, but I never really think about how other people will receive me or what will happen to me. I'll just kind of concentrate on making things that I find interesting, and that's all that kind of possesses me. That's what I'm focused on all the time. So I never really think about the after effects. So I try not to get caught up in all that and just kind of stick to the music or whatever.
And being a DJ, does that kind of alter your kind of way of thinking sometimes? Does it?
A lot of people say that producers kind of get jaded and seduced by the DJing experience, and you end up being less interested in making just floor filler tunes. But for me, I've always thought that I should try and make that balance between things that are dance floor and emotionally interesting piece of music. So the more DJing I've done, it's just the more experience of the dance floor. So I don't think I've compromised the artistic side of it.
Not in any sort of way.
I think now, hopefully, I've just gotten the balance, even more right. Just getting that stuff that is interesting but danceable. So,
is there anyone that you'd kind of like love to work with now? I mean, that must be, you know, on the horizon now.
Yeah.
Maybe working with a few people that are your heroes, or
yeah, like it's great working with Marcus and Lee, and you know, I hope to do more with them and Calibre as well.
Yeah,
you know,
man, Mr. Majestic, man. You know what I'm saying?
So I think we'll be working together, and you know, Influx Datum as well. But I'm also intrigued with working with people that people wouldn't normally think I'd want to work with. You know, like working with the Ram crew and things. You know, like I think that's where you could get really interested and do something different. You know, so
well, I think, you know, I tell you what I find so interesting about drum and bass, and I think for the first time that, you know, everything's colliding slightly.
Yeah.
It really is. And I think before, if you wanted to do that, there was like this kind of chasm in between, where, you know, it'd be like, yeah, well, I don't know but now I think everyone would be so up for, you know, Calibre working with Andy C and yourself working with like the Dillingers, and I think right now there's that, you're getting tunes now that are just like what I've really always been hoping for, that perfect balance between the, you know, the shades with dark and light. And I think there's a lot of tunes now that are like that. Racing Green isn't like, I think what it is with Racing Green, I just think is that happy feeling with Racing Green. It does bring a smile to your face. Like tunes like Angels and Fly and tunes like that are, you know, just that balance, man, you know, with the breaks, but that emotional kind of thing. And that's what I find really interesting at the moment, man. Definitely. You know, artists like yourself and Logistics, who's great. He's got some incredible stuff, man. And Calibre and loads of people, man. You know, even people like, you know, Fresh and Clips and making some wonderful tunes at the moment, man. But anyway, what's the future got in store for you anyway, man? What's your plans next? You going to tour the album, or? Yeah,
for the rest of the year, it's pretty much DJing. There's like a US tour in there, and Australia and New Zealand, as well as, you know, bits around Britain and Europe. Hopefully doing more music videos. I'm going to try and do a video for Angels and Fly.
Wicked, man. Wicked.
And yeah, you know, I've got my eyes on doing a feature film at some point as well. So
really,
yeah. So
wow, that is going to be deep. You know, that is going to be real deep, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So and you know, there's tunes I'm working on as well at the moment. There's loads of bits that I've got on the go. So I'm just raring to go with the next batch of tunes. You know?
Wicked, man. So is the album actually released now?
Yeah, I think it came out on Monday.
It came out on Monday. Well, listen, man, we're going to have to put on the last track before you go into the mix, and the last tracks are High Society.
Yeah, this is the track with Dynamite.
And you of course produced a ride for Dynamite as well. So how, you must have been kind of nice and easy working with him, man.
Yeah. I think he's a wicked vocalist.
Yeah, and he's a good guy as well.
Yeah, he's not just got the voice; he's got the content in his lyrics, you know. And I just love the flow on this track.
And his album's underrated as well.
Yeah.
Very underrated. Good album. This is High Society, the title track from the wonderful album by High Contrast, featuring Dynamite MC. Remember, coming up in the mix, High Contrast in about 5 minutes.
Turn up the section, awesome sounds, do the game, extend the family. high to the moon. Dun, dun, dun. Come back with a spoon. Bam, bam, bam. Dun, dun, dun. This is something special. This is something just for you. This is something special. This is something overdue.
In the mix, High Contrast, live and direct.
Yo, listen to the infamous Fabio live on radio. One.
When the lights go down and the music comes, I know what you need to make you jump. Feel the bass and move your soul. Boy, you can't resist as you lose control. When the lights go down and the music
quicker when I'm sipping liquor. Make sure that these other artists are done within a flicker. Getting sicker than Jack the Ripper or Jekyll and Hyde. Don't call me Bonnie, in this case I'm more closer to Clyde. I'm wearing trousers, making all these rappers weep like flowers. We hate snitches, so we separate from all the gowers. Unless you're undercover, later on you can get smothered. After hours they could get smacked like I'm their mother. Or I could bring a good group of fathers in paradas. Getting hot like lava or cold, what would you rather? My pain is like a disability, keeping me crippled, stopping me from doing things of capability. I'm not a fronter but I will hide my sensitivity, cause snakes will play on my weakness and try to get the best of me. That shit makes my heart turn hollow. Forget these fake snakes, no one left to follow me. And turn my sight from clean to green with envy. Full of hype shit, diamonds, guns and Bentleys. Don't you wanna be angels and fly? Now they'd rather mess with devils, get in trouble and die. Even mommy crying, gazing to the sky asking why. And your daddy too, that's if he never left you like mine. Don't you wanna be angels and fly? Now they'd rather mess with devils, get in trouble and die. Now they
many thanks. Many thanks. The high contrast, wicked mix. We've got a competition quickly. We've got 3 signed copies of High Society. All you have to do is answer this question. Name one of the vocalists on the album. Send your answers in to Fabio at bbc.co.uk. So if you could name one of the vocalists on the album, you can win yourself a signed copy of the excellent High Society. Well, I've got to say many thanks to High Contrast for coming in. I had the pleasure of hearing a lot of the tracks on a laptop driving around in Ireland, and to see it go from that to a fully kind of wrapped up album, it's great to see. So many thanks for coming in. Also a big shout going out to Chris. Big shout going out to all the guys representing with the hospital. And Q talking about the Latin Music Conference. This is for all the South American listeners, actually. Unless you want to fly out there, get a ticket, it's all good. The Latin Music Conference this weekend. I'm going to be out of here and flying straight to Brasilia. The biggest conference, or the biggest festival in South America. Electronic music festival. That is going to be incredible. I think Snoop Dogg's going to be in the house, and London Electricity Live, and Pachif, and Dillinger. I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be heavy. But remember, the album's out now. High Society, get that. That is one for the winter months. Right, we've also got another competition coming up straight after this. There's a little thing entitled Africa. We've got about 15 minutes left. It's Fabio, this is how we do. It's Friday night, Saturday morning. competition time. This week's there's a chance for you to win 5 VIP tickets to Backdrop at Plan B in Brixton. The lineup includes the myself, yeah, all right. Good grammar. Alongside Advantage, Beckett and MC Aya, as well as breaks and hip-hop DJs playing through the night. Along with the tickets, you'll get some free drinks thrown in too, so that's pretty heavy. All you have to do is answer this question: what's the name of Drumsound and Bassline Smith's forthcoming album? Send your answers to Fabio at bbc.co.uk. Mark the subject High Rollers. Put pen to paper. High Rollers, Fabio, Radio 1, London, W1N, 6AJ. What's the name of Drumsound and Simon Bassline Smith's forthcoming album? You can get yourself down to the wonderful Plan B in Brixton, where the old Wimpy used to be. Yeah, I remember that. Got food poisoning there a couple of times. But, yeah, 5 VIP tickets for that. So that's all good. That is all good. Track going out to Raf. I know you like your roots, man. That is roots. That tune is roots. Got to say a big shout going out to Donovan Bad Boy Smith, also Lisa, all the crew down there in Gloucester. We haven't got a lot of time left. Up at 3, of course, 1 extra in the house. Check this, brand new from Calibre, forthcoming on Solar. Tracklist, Hypnotize, loving this tune. I don't know if it's going to come out in this form. I know they're looking for a vocal to put on this. Check this out. Send this one out to the mighty Brian G, also Jumping Jack Frost. Also all the Swerve crew, big shout going out to Rodney. Also got to send a shout to Addiction, also Flight, Bailey, Carter, also DJ Switch. Big shout going out to the Insiders. Big shout to them guys. Sublime. Big shout going out to Mighty Mike. DJ Blitz, baby. Where's DJ Haggis? Oh, there it is. Is his name really DJ Haggis? Is that some kind of postmodern kind of thing, is it? No? Oh, man. The groove was messing about. It is DJ Haggis. No, it's not. All right. Hypnotize Calibre. Also got to tell you for track listing, if you want to check out the tunes that High Contrast played, go to bbc.co/Radio1. You can find out details on that. Right, we still got the history lesson. We got going to play that as the last tune. Also, we've got the Mighty Hype coming down to Swerve soon. Been trying to get Hype down there for a minute. Excellent DJ. He's coming down to rock the house in a couple of weeks' time, so make sure you check that out. Also, a big shout to Ronnie Sides. Of course, remember the album Return to V, featuring Beverly Knight and Rozelle, to name but a few. And Groove Rider's up in the studio next week with Adam F and Fresh. Now, every now and again, the tune just comes along. You don't quite know why you like it so much, but this is a tune, man. Proper roots thing. Check out the B-line on this. The track entitled Slippery Slope. Send this one out to Cross Die, All the Full Cycle, Massive. All to Groove Rider, because I know you're feeling the B-line on this, dog. One more after this, we've got the history lesson, and it's a good one. Then we hand over the reins to One Extra doing their thing till 5. Also, Chris Coco, Rob the Bank, and them guys coming up a little bit later, so keep it Radio 1. History lesson after this. Some mad professor business. And we've run out of time. Many, many thanks. I really enjoyed tonight. I enjoy most shows, but tonight I really was feeling the show. Many, many thanks to High Contrast for coming down and I was happy to get him in here because the album was such a good album. Really wanted him to come in and come in at the right time. Everything fell into place, so it was all good. And a great mix. So, it's all gravy, baby. Remember Adam and Fresh on the next show. Got to send a big shout going out to the lovely Jessica. Mighty Mike. Chris in the house. That's what I'm talking about. But we're going to leave and love you with the history lesson. Tune that harks back to the days of our Speed, one of my favourite nights of all time. Been DJing a long time in that little club with 170 people. Ran from 96 to 90, God knows. I don't even know what I'm trying to remember because that's totally wrong. In the mid-90s. And this is one of the seminal tunes, one of those tunes that just brings back memories of me in my younger days. There's that fearful moment where my birthday is on Monday and it's a very sad occasion, actually. Slight midlife crisis coming along and stuff like that, and memories. This is memories. LTJ Booker. Beautiful tune. Wicked piece of aim and business. Remember, coming up next, the one extra crew in the house. We've got the Blue Room. Got the world's finest DJs on the world's finest station, Radio 1. Hope I get paid extra for saying that. Or my contract renewed, at least. So keep it Radio 1, keep it locked, keep it drum and bass. Got to thank T1, also Eduardo, also Sal from Liverpool. Everyone who emailed me, not forgetting you, going to read it out on my next show. Tonight the show's been tight, so going to love and leave you on this, the history lesson from the mid-90s. I hazard a guess at 94. LTJ Booker, good looking. Check this. Until next time, I'll be seeing you.
Fabio Groove Rider, drum and bass history lesson.